Can you hear the music and everything? Just start. All right. Let's begin our meditation. Close your eyes, adjusting yourself, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position where you won't feel your tension or uncomfortable feeling inside yourself, your body. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathe, think it out. Adjusting yourself, your body properly. Checking very truly by relax from the top of your head. Relax down to your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Loose your eyelids. Don't use your eyes, but try to look inside yourself. Relax all the muscles in your face, down to your neck and shoulder. Adjusting your back and body properly, free from all the tension you might have. Relax both of your arms down to the tips of your hands. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathing more easily. Continue further down to your legs, your knees, and all the way to your feet completely. Making your whole body feeling most comfortable during the meditation. Spend these few moments, adjust yourself properly, When you are done, moving on to adjust your mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside in this moment. Feel your awareness. Your mind is present inside your body. Imagine that you are alone in this place, under the moon, a full moon, inside your body. Observing yourself, you're present inside your body, feeling like you are the only one in this world, no one else to disturb or bother you. And your whole body is comfortable, very light, empty, like you could float or fly in the air. So much light and relaxed, feeling as if your body is transparent. Leave only your awareness within yourself. And rest your mind softly, gently inside your body. Rest your mind anywhere inside the point that you feel just right to rest and begin your focus inside. Your mind will tell you where it is that you feel just right. Then begin to settle down and observing yourself from there. Maintain the mind inside yourself by lightly imagine the moon, a full moon, shine inside yourself. Observe the moon and making yourself become an observer, resting completely, both body and mind, while observe the moon all together. Enjoy this moment. Should there be any thought arise, don't mind. Keep on observing. Stay relaxed and become friend with your own thought and feeling that may arise. Let it come, let it be, and let it go without following your thoughts, while enjoy your present inside your body with the moon that shines inside. Observe the moon while inside your mind recite the mantra to calm yourself, free your mind from the thought that may arise. Recite your mantra over and over without forcing or rushing your mind. And the mantra is Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Continue recite your mantra until your mind has calmed down or the mantra fades away by itself. So let's take our time in this moment, finding ourselves inner peace under the full moon until the appropriate time. the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. Continue on. Maintain the mind inside your body. When the mind comes to relaxation and become stillness, joy and peace feel in your mind. Expand this feeling to your body. Enjoy the inner peace that arises inside yourself. The mind, when finding its peace, love, and compassion would arise, sharing this feeling to your friends, family, and all the people that you love, beginning with yourself. Expand this feeling to your room, your home, your neighborhood, and your town. Continue further. Expand your feeling of peace, your kindness and compassion to your state, your country, eventually the whole world. May all the people and all the beings in this world be free from all suffering, free from all worries. May everyone be happy. Spend a few moments sharing your loving kindness for a little while. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathe. Think it out. Allow the mind to be inside yourself as long as you can. Continue on. Maintain the relaxation and mindfulness wherever you go, whatever you do after your meditation, so you can have yourself inner peace. In a few moments, we will make a resolution, sharing our loving kindness. So maintain Dhamma and the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. As a tradition, the teaching monk should give the blessing at the end of the meditation. Then you can open your eyes. Sappha Puttha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. We will now make a resolution, so have your candle ready. Why maintain the mind inside? Let's repeat the resolution after me. By the power of the good deeds that I have done through the practice of meditation, may all of us, along with all beings in this world, be happy and healthy, peaceful and prosperous, and be free of all worries. May we find the brightness within and be able to share it with others and create world peace through inner peace. So now I like to invite everyone to light your candle. If you can open the camera and share your candle with us. I'm sorry, don't have a good music. So just enjoy the silence with the candlelight. If you don't have one, you have the phone, you can flash the light too if you like. Well, the candlelight that we are shining for everyone, this will be signified for world peace that has yet to come, but it has started with ourselves, begin from inside our mind. This is for everyone who are watching this or joining us tonight. The full moon itself is very special, the time of the month. It is only once a month, but it has so much power that affects all the mind of all beings in this world. In fact, if you practice meditation, you might begin to understand and feel it yourself that the full moon has special power that can calm and still the mind. But this only if you practice regularly and you will feel it. And that's in Buddhism itself, it also has many signified events that are related with the moon. And since today is I would say regular full moon, but we still come join together. But for next month, it's special full moon. Therefore, looking forward to that as well. What is going to be, I will tell you after. But let's talk about our full moon today first. In this full moon, even though it's regular, but in fact, there are many, I believe, many countries, especially in the Asian, that relate the story with the full moon. And that's today, I brought you some story that related with the full moon. I think you might have come heard about. On the moon, there is a rabbit. Yes. Well, I believe in Japan or in China, when it's a full moon, they think of the rabbit that live inside the moon. In fact, in the Buddhist scripture itself, there is a story with the with the rabbit and the moon. And so, I'm sure on the Western, but I'm not familiar with it. But if anyone has a story to share, please feel free to send the story to me on the chat box or in my personal message, so we can understand and listen to this together. But either way, the story that I have about the moon and the rabbit legend, that's speaking of it in the Buddhism. The story is, even though I don't have the pictures, but you can imagine with me, okay? During the time, in the long, long distant past, there was four companions. They are a rabbit, a monkey, a beaver. Another one, I think it's, what's it? I'm not sure what's it called. Oh, yeah, a chicken. If I'm mistaken, the last one I forgot about what it look like, but it's kind of some kind of bird. But either way, these four are very close friends. Okay, and it just happened to be our Lord Buddha. In his distant past, he was reborn in the shape, in the life of a rabbit, but it's not a regular rabbit. It is called they call the Bodhisattva rabbit. As you may have, if anyone listened to my previous session or join my class, you will know that Bodhisattva is the term used for any beings that are working toward its self-training to become the Buddha and help others beings to free from suffering. These beings are called as Bodhisattva. And our Buddha in this life has been born as a rabbit. And every full moon and every day, they usually gather once. And before, it just happened to be that on that day, they're looking at the star at night. They found that in the next day, it's going to be the full moon day. And it's a tradition in their friendship that whenever it's full moon, they are going to observe what is called the precept, Uposatha Sila or precept. These are just like the 5 precepts in Buddhism. Okay. For more information, we explain after this, but it's usually explained quite well in detail in the podcast that I made, and usually, actually, it's right now, actually. But either way, we will talk about this story first. That the Bodhisattva advised his friend, the monkey, the chicken, and the beaver that, hey, it's a full moon. Therefore, you all should observe precept tomorrow. And first thing you should do is, while you observe the precept, is you should make an offering or giving to anyone who met. For me, I myself, if I met a first human being, I will offer whatever I have as a first thing on the full moon. And so all the beings, all these 3-4 companions think to themselves, okay, I should do the same. So that's on their way, went back home at that night. The beaver found that he saw the fisherman when he in the past they do not have refrigerator or any ice, so when they fish the fish, they bury it in the sand to keep it cool and fresh. So when the fisherman left his place, the beaver on his way home, they just smell the fish. So it went into the sand and dig and found the fish. But before it's gonna take the fish, it's looking around and asking, is there anyone around? If this fish belong to anyone? If there is no one, I will take it. Because there's no one, I don't steal anyone. Also, when that's happened, they just he acts like this 3 times, then there's nobody, then he took the fish and bring it to his home. Same thing to the monkey. On his way home, he found mangoes. So he take the mango and take it back to his home. And also with the chicken too, it's heard it smelled the food of the farmer that prepare, and he left the hut for he coming later on in the next day. He smelled it. He didn't see anyone, so he just go in there and he took the food that he could carry back to his home. And as for the rabbit at that day, he only have grass, but he don't have anything to offer. So he thought that if that upon any encounter any human, I would like to offer my whole body as a food for that person to help as my offering. So that way I can help someone during the full moon and make good merits to myself. And it just happened to be that this thought is so much really, I would call very powerful. Even the gods at the time, feeling that they like to test these beings. So on the full moon day at that night, he came down and he disguised himself as a human. He went to meet the monkey first. The monkey, oh, human, are you hungry? Oh, I'm very hungry. Is there anything that you can help me? Yeah, I sure have mangoes. Here, take some mango for me. And the human take the mango. Then he returned and said, oh, I just want to test you. If your precept is pure and you like to make an offering for this merit or not. So he returned the mango to the monkey. Then he left to test the other being as well. Then he tested the beaver. The beaver offered the fish. Then he went to met the chicken. The chicken offered the food that he took from the farmer. When he met the rabbit, the last one, the rabbit said, "Oh, human, don't go yet, just yet. I'll have something to offer you. Could you could you lit the fire? So I can prepare the food for you." So the human lit the fire, and then he jumped into the fire, offer himself as the food. But because of his strong intention, so pure, the fire cannot harm his body. Then the rabbit asked, human, can you lit more fire? The fire that you burn right here is very cold. I could not feel anything. Then the human turned himself into the god and said that, oh, rabbit, I just come to test you. I don't have intention to take anything. But what I like to do is that I like to offer you this great honor of your great sacrifice. Thus, I will bring you the story associated with the moon. So that's he draw the shape of the rabbit into the moon, and that's become whenever human and all the being looking at the moon, they could recall the good deeds of the rabbit that it has done by offer itself, its life, to make a great dana or giving to the help people. So this is the story that associated in the Buddhism about the legends of the rabbit and the moon. Therefore, as you can see, whenever people think from the time on, whenever they're looking at the moon, they would think of the rabbit, the great sacrifice that the rabbit had done. And this is the story that happened during the time when the Buddha was reborn still as a rabbit. And thus, whenever you think of looking at the moon, maybe you can recall of the rabbit together today from now on. All right. However, everyone, is that all today? Well, the thing about that is, like I mentioned earlier, that next full moon, it will be on, let's take a look here. The next coming full moon will be on here, June 24th, I think. Yes, July 24th. That's gonna be the full moon. Hopefully you come join us again. But when and the time will be announced later on my Facebook, and also letting Nat and Nina know, and they will organize with everyone. And the good thing is, next month, if everything according go to the plan, I will be flying to United States. Therefore, we can do much more activity together online, and maybe once a month, if everything settled down when after the quarantine and everything, maybe I can go check out and visiting you guys in Alabama, between Alabama and Chicago. And if there's any time after that, maybe we can go other place as well, depend on the budget and of the time as well. But either way, the thing about that is the full moon on next month is special because it just happened 2 months exactly after the Buddha has enlightenment. If you recall if anyone joined our last full moon, yes, it is the birthday, enlightenment, and the passing of the Buddha. According to his biography, it happened 2 months right after the Buddha passed enlightenment. What he did is he began his search for the people who will understand his teaching, and it found that his first 5 disciples to understand. So that he went there. It took him to journey 2 months to meet them and begin his first teaching. That's become the birth of the Triple Gem. And the story and everything in detail will be in our podcast sometime available next month. So stay tuned also. And yes, last but not least, the podcast now. For those of you, this is very important. This is the first time ever as well. Some may be wondering, what is the Dhammakaya or the middle way meditation about? What is its essence? What is the goal? What can it do once you attain it? Well, you practice the meditation. Episode 9, 10, 11, and 12, we explain in detail. Right now, we have reached episode 11. Next week, episode 12 will come. Explain everything about the goal, the objective, and also the benefit of practice the middle way meditation described by our great master in English, and quite detailed as well. Hopefully you enjoy. But hey, if you are watching or listening this carefully, you will see that from the beginning there is no music. Now there will be just an improvement. So I try to make it more easy and pleasant for listening. Hopefully check it out on our YouTube, Spotify, and podcast, Great Teaching Monk. Check that out and you will see described in detail. This time in this episode is explained on, especially on 11. Once you find your stillness, what would be the step next? And what would be the result and experience once you gain this complete stillness, focus inside at the center of the body? Explain in detail. Check this out on this episode. Okay, but if you want to know what the middle way meditation can do, check out on episode 10. Anyway, that's one thing. Now, as for those who are looking for the precepts, one venerable, for example, I never steal anything in my life, but it just happened that my husband, we live together, but he left his wallet. So, I just feel that, well, he's my husband. Well, we know each other. So he took his money to spend for shopping and then come back and return it to him. He don't say anything, but it is considered stealing. Blessing 9 explain the concept detail about the precepts, whether there are 5 precepts, 8 precepts, 10 precepts, Buddhist among precepts, all of this in detail. So let's take a look on Blessing 9. Now it's come to part 2. Part 3 is available sometime this week. So hopefully you enjoy that listening as well. And last but not least, Porisat, the cannibal, now available on YouTube. This story has come to the conclusion. Will it be happy ending? Will it be sad ending? Let's find that out in this episode 9. The story of the cannibal who met a wise man. What would happen? From the wrong view, turn into the right view, or become the wrong view forever? Find that out in the story, everyone. So that's what something I like to say on this auspicious event, but still everyone, on the full moon, disregard of where do you live, the night is always still full moon everywhere at this time. And also, on this full moon, it is said that in Buddhist scripture, and also taught by my master, is that the full moon itself, on the full moon night, it has special power. It is said that if someone that we love, or it just happened to be in the unhappy realm, being tortured in the hell realm, this night, on only this time, it stops all the torture, and it's the only time that you can send your love and merits to their loved one, to your loved ones. They can receive this. So that's when you meditate. Don't forget to share your loving kindness and merits with them, those who pass away. That's the only time that they can receive. But when their retribution is over, they can fully receive your merit. But this merit that you send, not only that it will be helping them, but it can progress, let their retribution finish faster as well. Depend on how strength, how intention, and how much merit you send to them. Therefore, that's the story in Buddhism that my master described in his meditation experience. However, believe this or not, you might have to test it and experience this yourself through meditation. Therefore, everyone, I hope you enjoy your inner peace time with us tonight.